Yes, this is the Crossbell Police Special Support Set. Oh, Lloyd, thank Arios I got a hold of you. Someone must have left the phone on speaker mode. Grace, is that you? Who else has that kind of volume? Grace, what's wrong? Is everything okay? Of course not. Something's wrong. And I mean big time wrong. I had to tell you right away. We just got a bulletin in from Orcus Tower. You're not going to believe this. Dieter Croix has just been instated as the first president of the independent state of Crossbell. What? The first president? Uncle Dieter? And you're certain of this? Like heck she is. You trying to pull a fast one on us or something? Listen, I thought it was a joke too, at first. But then I took a look at the soldier delivering the news. He was decked out in this fresh white uniform. That's when he told us he was a part of Crossbell's newly formed defense force. Really? A soldier. Wait, you can't mean... Yep. He's probably a CGF guardsman, or he was, anyway. Also, don't freak out on me here, okay? But immediately after President Croix took his post, he nominated his Secretary of Defense. And it's Arios McLean? Huh? Well then, where did Arios take Shizuku? No, I really didn't see that coming, you're right. What is happening? You mean, Collective confusion. The presidential inauguration is just about to begin. They're broadcasting it via the Orbital network, so make sure you tune in. That is so tiny. What the heck? Grace, we managed to get permission to cover the speech. Nice. Way to come in clutch, Reigns. Sorry, guys. I've got a feature story waiting for me. Gotta go. Is this really happening? I don't even know anymore. Arios is the Secretary of Defense? Then that makes him the leader of this new defense force? Then what was her first name? Sandra? What is she doing? The old leader of the CGF. Are you kidding me, right? What happened to being a bracer? And what the heck's all this about Dieter becoming president? I can't say either way, but we should watch this address on the terminal. On it. Oh, well, she's right there. Now we know. Good day, my fellow citizens. I like your jacket. Can I have one, please? Today I speak to you as Dieter Croix, the first president of the independent state of Crossbell. He doesn't have a mouth anymore. I'm sure that many of you are surprised by the sudden announcement. Nevertheless, I ask that you bear with me. You want a TV that size? Where did his mouth go? It would make reading some of this text easier, that's for sure. For at this very moment, an unprecedented threat is advancing upon our fair home of Crossbell. We are being cornered by wicked, malicious forces that aim to strip away our identity and trample underfoot all that is just. I love the one guy just calmly walking across the street. He doesn't care. Doesn't care about the Guardian Force, doesn't care about the TV. As I'm sure you're all aware, less than a month ago, these forces attempted to sink Crossbell into a pit of despair and sorrow. Of course, the wise citizens of Crossbell already know who it is I'm referring to. I would like to take this moment to finally incriminate these perpetrators by name. The Imperial Government of Erebonia. This is one of the malevolent forces I refer to. However, they are not the only criminals responsible for our plights. The Republican government of Calvard is just as guilty. They, too, have been making a mockery of our peace and honor while colluding with a known crime syndicate. For far too many years, have they treated our Crossbell as theirs to control, a vassal subject to the whims of its lieges. No matter what injustices they commit, we are forbidden by law from defending ourselves. Even to this day, they exploit us through obscenely high taxes, siphoning away our prosperity as if it were their own. Hey, he got his mouth back. And yet, their transgressions do not end there. We have reached a point to where our very livelihoods are placed in jeopardy. And now his mouth is gone again. It is well known that this land had served as a war zone time and again as these two nations fought for control over us. Many would consider that strife a thing of the past, but that could not be further from the truth. Our state has suffered a number of inexplicable incidents over the last 70 years. They befell us in many forms: sudden explosions with no discernible cause, the mysterious fatal crash of one of our airships. And yet, while they appear to be no more than accidents, deep down all of us knew the truth. These cruel, indiscriminate tragedies that left us with no answers to soothe our mourning, all of them were caused behind closed doors by our enemies' petty struggle for power. Was it Lloyd's parents that died in the airship crash? So he's saying that either the Empire or the Republic are responsible for Lloyd's parents' death. You guess it's because of the PlayStation version? The PC version has better resolution of his face? That's so weird. That makes no sense. You can see his mouth on that one. However, when put before Arios, we Crossbellans are equally as sinful. The sins we carry are those of cowardice and self-deception. To avenge the countless fallen souls victimized by the crimes of times past, to avenge those in the present still nursing their wounds from the raid on our city, and to ensure our children grow up in a glorious future of peace and dignity. We must discard the sins of deception and cowardice and stand valiant and proud. This is ridiculous. Well, he does make a fair point in some respects. Dieter. It is with the intention of leading us to this brighter tomorrow that I have taken office today. Rest assured, this is only a temporary measure to respond to the urgent threats on the horizon. I heretofore swear an oath that our next election will be decided by popular vote, once peace is restored within our borders. With that, there is one other man I would like to introduce. He will play a key role in supporting the independent state of Crossbell. All of you here today will surely know him by name. Now, without further ado, I present to you the man who stood his ground with all of his might to defend Orcus Tower during the raid. Dubbed by many as the Divine Blade of Wind, he was formerly an A-rank Bracer of the Bracer Guild's Crossbell branch. But now, he stands as Commander-in-Chief of our newly established Crossbell Defense Force. Ladies and gentlemen, Arios McLean. Oh, he looks so fancy now. To reiterate, I am Arios McLean. Some of you may have concerns over one as militarily inexperienced as myself assuming such an important position. You were in the police that one time. It's close enough. However, to compensate, I pledge to give twice the effort I did as a bracer to suppress the dangers lying before us. Both as the bulwark that protects Crossbell and the blade that will slay anyone who stands in the way of our order and justice. Arios, I am a one-man army. Yeah. As long as you don't count how we fared against the snake people. The Ongis? However you say that word. Onguis? As some of you are aware, Secretary McLean once served the Crossbell Police Department as one of its finest detectives. Though most will know him better for the numerous international incidents he has resolved as a member of the Guild. With that in mind, I assure with the utmost authority that he will be the perfect man for this job. Father, I don't understand. Lloyd speaking. It's me. Chief, the inaugural address. Yeah, I saw it too. Right or wrong, the CGF appears to have reassembled into the Crossbell Defense Force. So they're the CDF instead of the CGF. Okay. Sure. The police is going to be integrated into it as well. That includes all of us. Oh, do I get a new uniform? Can I have that jacket? No way. So Commander Bales is a part of this too? You saw her up there next to McLean, didn't you? Looks to me like she approved of its formation. I don't know what'll happen now, but I'd stay away from Orcus Tower. Those Defense Force soldiers are likely to be keeping it under strict watch. Dang it, understood. I'll call you again. Don't do anything rash, am I clear? What did the chief say? It was about the Defense Force. Lloyd explained the details of his conversation with Chief Sergei. I see. Dang it. You're telling me Sonya's just going along with this? Considering her position, it could very well be said she had no say in the matter. This would explain why Arios had Shizuku discharged from the hospital so suddenly. Do anything rash? Like what? Yeah, what does Sergei think we're gonna do? Like, go attack Orchid's tower? Is Dieter gonna be mad if we try to talk to him? Oh. Is Arios gonna stab us with a sword if we try to talk to his child? What if I just want to set up a playdate between our children? That makes sense. His new position would have impacted her situation. Safer to keep her away from anyone that opposes the new setup, yeah? It is hard to discount that line of reasoning after what we've just learned. It's going to be all right, Kia. I'm sure Arios is doing whatever he can to keep Shizuku safe. Yeah, I know. But still, I'm worried about her. Sorry, Cecile. But could we ask you to man the fort here for a bit? I have no qualms with it, so long as you don't stay out past evening. Are you going somewhere? Yep. Listen up, team. Are we going to Orchid's Tower? Are we rebelling against Sergei? Oh, nope. We're not. I think our best course of action is to make our way to the Bracer Guild first and foremost. Yes, that would be wise. That will present a good opportunity to ask about Arios' circumstances. No kidding. That came way the heck out of left field. I understand. I'll stay here and watch the building with Kia. The situation has gotten quite dire, so please be safe out there. Don't do anything too reckless, okay? Yeah, we'll try. Thanks, Cecile. We'll be back as soon as we can. Be a good girl and stay here with Cecile, Kia. Oh. Kia? Oh. My child is going through her rebellious phase. Kia? Hug tackle? What's wrong? I get things are looking pretty messy, but you don't need to come chasing us down. I know. Everything's going to be all right, Kia. We may not know what the future has in store for Crossbell, but that won't change the fact that we'll always return to your side, Kia. That much is for certain. We always make it home, even on the roughest days, don't we? Says the man who ran away. So sit tight. We'll be back before you know it, Kia. Okay. Be careful, everyone. Wazy has left the party. He's off doing whatever. I need to feed the cat. Priorities. All right. Crimson Eater. Pale Salamander. The Crimson Eater is the, like, unique fish, isn't it? I do not want to give the cat that. I need that for trading with downtown. You can have a Pale Salamander, though. I have a lot of those. HP 3. After I took HP 2 off of Ellie for scent. Well, I have that now. All right. Grr. Azite is agitated over something. He is probably more alert than usual given everything that's going on. Keep an eye out for Kia and Cecile. Okay, Zite? Woof. Is that it? Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. For running outside like that, I mean. It's okay, Kia. You don't have to apologize. This is an overwhelming situation to be in. It's completely normal to feel anxious. And as your guardians, putting your mind at ease is part of our role. She's right, Kia. You can always talk to us if something's on your mind. What they said. We like it when you lean on us for things, you know? Okay, thanks, guys. Be careful. I'll be waiting for you. Thanks for everything, guys. I had no idea Arios' reason for having Shizuku discharged was this serious. If it truly was for the sake of her safety, then our hands are tied. Yeah, that's true. On that note, how are things over at St. Ursula right now? I was wondering the same thing. Are Elia and the others from the department all right? The hospital is in a state of confusion, but we're handling the patients as best we can. Fran's been recovering nicely, so we transferred her to the general ward. Inspector Donovan also regained consciousness not too long ago. Oh, good for him! He's not dead. Elia has yet to wake up, though. Oh. I see. That's unfortunate. Let's keep rooting for her to get back on her feet, then. Agreed. My prayers are with her. Okay. Oh, that was not the end of her. Okay. All right. It is pretty much time to end stream normally anyway, and I'm worried if I even go to East Street, it will trigger cutscenes that we don't really have time for. So I think we are going to call it for the day. The next Trails to Azure stream should be on Wednesday because I have family crap I have to do tomorrow. But have a good night, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Bye.